Hey traders, welcome back to another live video of me trading boom and crash. And on this trade, I'm going to be so focused on my analysis so I don't count more of my losses than my profit. All right, so let's get trading. So now I'm going to start trading on crash 1000 index, right now. And I'm going to remove the moving averages, just leaving the MACD and the RSI indicator, which I'm going to use for my analysis, right? So what I'm seeing right here is this market has crashed already, right? And if I scroll right here, we can see that at the end of the MACD, a spike always come through, right? And that's what we're seeing right here. The end of this uptrend of the MACD spike came through, right? So what I'm going to do is to place a buy. I'm going to place a buy right now with a lot size of 1. So I took about 4 buy position, right? 4 entry position right now just to scalp this market. Do you know why I did this? Let me tell you. On the downtrend of the MACD right here, spike always come through. So we're taking advantages of this movement, right? Of the MACD on the downtrend, the first downtrend, we're taking advantages to scalp the market, taking small profit from the market, right? So remember that the amount of lots you use will result on the amount of profit and loss you make on the trade, right? So while we enter into 4 position, let's enter into 4 more position. Remember, depending on your account size, right? So we're going to enter into 4 more position, which is about 8 entries right now, and we are on a profit of $1 as you can see right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to wait until I have made profit from this trade. So I'm not going to switch to another trade so I can analyze this trade properly, so I don't make any mistake from this market, right? So what I'm going to do is to take just 4 candlesticks from this market, guys. You don't have to be greedy. If you have a great account, all you need is to improve your lot size. You know, the amount of lot size. Using bigger lot size will give you big profits, right? So what I'm going to do is to just take 4 candlesticks from this market, and I'm going to exit the trade after 4 candlesticks, right? So we have just about $4 in the market, almost $4 profit on this trade right now, which you are seeing, right? It's a live trade, guys. Almost $4 on the market, right? So what I'm going to do is to wait after the 4th candlestick, and I'm going to exit the market so that I can take that profit. Like I said, on the downtrend of the MACD, spike will come, and you can see the trend which this up MACD is following right now, and it's resulting in a downtrend, guys, in a downtrend, right? So we're on the 3rd one. After the 4th one, I'm going to exit this trade. So we're still holding the position. We are at $5 right now. So on the 4th candlestick, it's going to result in almost $6 to $7, right? So what you do if you are trading and you are at this position like this, sometimes spike do come in during the first downtrend, which is the first line of the MACD, right? So what you do is, if you have made some profit, all you do is just close your trade, close the trade, take the profit so that you don't caught up with a spike, right? So what we're seeing right here, we have $7, right? So once this 4th candle has been fully created, what I'm going to do is to close the trade and take the profit. The profit should be in about $9 to $10. So what I'm going to do is to record that profit so that we can calculate all the profit we're going to make from this trade right now. So we're going to calculate all the profit, right? So we successfully got in 4 candlestick. We took from here, we bought, and I'm going to exit after this candle has been completed. All right, on $10 mark, I'm going to close. All right, like I told you guys that the spike can come at the first MACD at the downtrend. Okay, so this is a lesson, guys. This is what you should expect when you're trading on crash and boom. Always take your profits, right? Always take your profits. Now you'll see that I have just made losses on this trade, which result in about $64 loss on this trade right now. And what we're seeing is that I bought here, and I told you guys that I'm going to exit at the 4th candlestick, right? And at the 5th candlestick, a spike came through before I was able to exit the trade. I hope you understand what I'm saying. The spike came through before I was able to exit this trade. Now you see that I got the 4 candle tick successfully, but I was slow to close all the trade and resulted in a spike, because I told you guys that during the downtrend of the MACD, the spike would come. So this is what you need to watch out for when you're trading. Always focus on your trade. Now the reason why I wasn't able to close the trade quickly was because of I was slow to close up that trade. If not, I have made a profit of $10 already on this trade, guys. Take a look. I made a profit of $10 on this trade before it resulted in a loss trade, right? So this is what you need to watch out for. I just proved to you guys that on the downtrend of the MACD, spike always come through. So when you take a buy at this point, once you set your goal to exit after 4 candle tick and you have seen that you have made some profit during the 3rd candle tick, all you need is close this trade and take your profit from that trade. So I hope you understand what I'm saying to you guys in this video. But I'm still holding the position because I'm going to make the profit back which I've just lost from this trade by increasing the lot size of my chart right here. I'm going to increase the lot size to 5 and I'm going to place a buy entry. At this point, I'm going to place a buy. And when I'm in a big profit, I'm going to close all the position from this market real quick when I made a profit. All right, so we have gotten our profit back on this market. You can see that currently we are at $5 right now on the market. So you see that I lost some of the trade due to not putting all my focus on the chart while explaining to you guys. So when I made $10 now from this market, I'm going to close the trade so that I've made back the $10 that I've lost during the previous entry trade. So what I'll do right now is to close all the position, and I've gotten all the profit of $13 from this market, right? So you see what happened at this point was I bought the market and I was supposed to close the trade after 4 candle tick, right? And at the 5th candle tick, the market sold. The market sold, right? I was so slow at closing the trade, so I bought the trade again from that point and I increased the lot size to 5 so that I can make up that profit which I've lost from that previous trade, just as you can see at this point right here. And I made the $10 profit back from that trade entry. Now the total profit is $20 and the loss was 64, but I made it back and the correct profit now is $10 because the loss I had when I wasn't fast enough to close the trade position, I wasn't fast enough to close the first trade position which I said I was going to close after 4 candle tick, right? So the spike came through at the 5th candle tick because I wasn't fast enough to close all that position, right? So what we're seeing here is that the market right now is at the oversold position and spike can still come through at this point, right? So before I place a buy or a sell, what I'll do is check the 1 hour time frame. Let me zoom in. Now the 1 hour time frame, the market has sold, so the market is going to buy. So what I'll do right now is to place a buy. I'm going to place a buy and take just 2 candle tick profit using a lot size of 5, right? I'm using a lot of 5. Like I said, the amount of lots you use will result in high profits and high losses. We are seeing that the down MACD is creating a upward pattern, right? You see that there's a curving at this point. There's a curving at this point right here. And when the MACD is going upwards like this, it will start creating an uptrend just like this. When the MACD, this is the downtrend of the MACD, it starts shorting and it's going upwards. Is a good buy entry position, because we can see that right here there was a spike right here at this point. This line right here, there was a spike at this point, right? It didn't show the line. It didn't show the line, but there was a spike here. That's the 5th candle which I lost at that trade. There was a spike. So now guys, 2 fully candle completed and in the profit of 15 USD. So what I'm going to do is to close all the positions immediately. So if you are in a trade and you want to take just 5 candlesticks and you don't want to close the trade each entries, let's say you enter into 5 entries and you don't want to close all the position one by one, what you would do is use the bulk option to close all the positions. Use the bulk option to close all the positions, right? So we just made $15 profit from this trade entry, which is the total profit right now is about $35, but the current profit which I have made is $25 on this market, right? So trading is not all about the numbers, it's not all about the figures which you have made, but how accurate your trading analysis is, right? So you see guys that there's no 100% strategy. It depends on how accurate you can trade. However you trade, there's always going to be a loss on the trade, though you're going to count more of your winnings than your losses, but there's going to be a loss on the trade. Even most professional traders always have losses, right? Some will only show you their winning trades, they won't show you their losses, right? So all you think is that they always win all the time. No, they in the market, there's some position and some time where the market don't go the way they want it to go, and they will end up losing that trade. But they know what they are doing. They are professional traders. When someone is a professional, it means that he or she knows what to expect on the market before going into. He knows the risk involved in the market, right? He or she knows the risks in the market before entering into the market. So you plan your trading strategy. When you want to trade, put this mindset that the market is going to what? The market is going to you're going to have a losing trade in the market. No matter how your trading goes, you're always going to have a losing trade. You're going to lose before you win. You're going to lose before you win. But with a good strategy, you can count more of your what? Your profits than your losses, right? So we've sort of made $25 as our current profit on this trade, right? So this market right now is going to spike on crash 1000 index. So what I would do is to go to the crash 500 index so that I can see how price is moving, right? So like I told you guys, right here you see there was a spike at the downtrend of the MACD, and when the MACD is creating a downtrend, okay, let me explain this and watch carefully guys. Take a look at this. It's a downtrend, it's an uptrend, right? When you touch this level of the RSI, meaning that the spike would come at the next entry, at the next breakout, right? The spike would come, and the spike came. Look at it. And if you see that the next trend line at the MACD is a short line, right? And whenever the MACD has touched a higher level and the line was a short line, just know that it's creating a downward trend. So it's creating a downward pattern right here, and during the downtrend a spike always come through. That's why I said when you're trading using a MACD indicator, always avoid the downtrend of the MACD if you want to buy, but you can sell. And remember, if you place a sell, you're going to be at a loss. The loss is going to be counting before the profit would come, depending on when the market spiked, right? It depends on when the market sold. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, right? So I'm not going to buy this market right now because what I'm seeing here is a downtrend and the market has bought for a particular period of time. If I check the 1 hour time frame, the market is currently selling, and it will sell because take a look at, there's a very big buy entry. There was a buy entry and the market will sell because it at what? The overbought level in the 1 hour time frame. So the market will sell. This is a sell market. This market would sell. It will sell, guys. This market is a sell market, right? And if I go back to the 1 minute time frame right here, we can see that the market is buying and is going to sell, right? So I'm not going to enter because I'm not seeing a good entry point or a good entry position to either buy or sell at the moment right now. Okay, so I'm going to end this video right here, and I'm going to show you guys more analysis on the next video so that you can understand more and better your trading technique and strategy. All right, so if you found value in this video, you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, the Daily Forex, for more awesome trading tips and strategy. I will see you guys on the next video.